Hey guys, this is Tony Schumacher out here at the Arizona Nationals. Throughout the week, we've been taking questions from our Go Army Facebook and Twitter fans and followers. Well, here are a few. Melissa Hoover asks, Tony, why do they mark the ground with chalk where the wheelie bars are? Great question. We do not. They're basically going to watch the distance that the car is riding on the wheelie bar. It's a twofold question. We're not marking the ground with chalk for the wheelie bar. We mark chalk on the wheelie bar. The chalk marks you see the teams laying down actually are for positioning of the car. How far the car backs up to make sure we're not back in the water. The position we want it in, and also every position on the track, you know, you can measure the height of the wheelie bar, which is going to show how, or tell you how hard the car is going to hit and how it's going to lift the back of the car and get the tires going. There's a lot of different things happening up there. We don't do that. We have a sensor on the car that will tell us how long we're actually riding the wheelie bar. Kristen Norberg asks, Tony, if you could go down the track against any racer, both present or past, who would it be and why? And have a great race this weekend. Love to run Garlits, but would really love to run against my dad, just to do it, just to be able to say I did it. He was a great racer, you know, and he's my dad, man. So to be able to position yourself side by side and you know, and go down the track just for a respect deal, it'd be cool. It'd be a great opportunity for me to do it. I know everyone wants me to say Big Daddy Don Garlits or Shirley Muldowney. They'd be amazing to race, but you know, running against my dad would be good. Plus, then I wouldn't have to hear him talking about reaction time anymore. I'd just give him a big old tattoo on the starting line. He could hear me leave. It'd be fun. Great question. Christopher Johnson asks, Tony, how are the valves set in a nitro engine? Especially considering head gasket thickness, changes, etc. Are they solid or hydraulic? Cams, what can you tell us? I've never seen the crews adjusting the valves. It always seems like they plop the heads on and tighten them down, build the rest of the engine, fire it up, and it's ready. They're solid cams, and we adjust valves before and after the warm-up and constantly. I mean, it's critically important. All the teams do it. They're just that good at it. You know, we take that car apart and put it together in 26 minutes. So if you watch closely, they're adjusting the valves. We have to. You know, we set them correctly and we go down the track, and it's amazing how often you'll find little problems in that process. But the guys are a machine, man. They're the best in the world. They have to check and set. These things make 8,000 horsepower. You know, setting a valve wrong would be destructive. Is it Coker Simon asked, do you need silence before a race or a favorite song to pump you up? And name that song if so. I like all songs. I like silence. I like loudness. I like everything. It doesn't matter, and I think that's what probably has helped provide a lot of our success. Once you have something you like, it's hard to win when you don't have it. I'm pretty laid back. What I like is getting in the race car and racing. I don't care what song's on the radio, and I don't care if it's silent, and I don't care if it's noisy. Once I'm in that car, you don't have a radio going anyways. You got to think of song. I like Kid Rock's Only God Knows Why. I won a lot of races of that, and I'll hum that song in the car every now and then. But you know, I see some drivers out there, they need to be, I need silence, I need to think. I don't know what they're thinking about. We're good drivers. We know how to race these cars. Once you get in the car and they start it, you got to be a machine. You got to do your job. Good song, if that's what it takes in their head to do it, whatever. All I'd like to know is what their songs are so I could turn it off. It's my job to break them down. It's not my job to, you know, to go out and help them. So it doesn't matter. And even if I did have a favorite song and an exact routine, I wouldn't tell it because that's what they'd be trying to listen up and change it. We're a 3-second race. We're not friends out here. You know, I'm an acquaintance with every one of these drivers, even my team guys. Once that car starts, they're all enemies, and it's my job to beat them down. So telling them what my strengths and weaknesses are, nah, it's not for them. It's just for me to know. It's pretty cool. Thanks, guys. Our Twitter fans, our Facebook fans and followers, you guys are great. Keep the questions coming. Myself and Ryan Newman, like usual, we'll read up on these every race, and we take some questions each and every race weekend and get back to you, man. This has been a lot of fun this year. I hope you guys are enjoying it, and we'll see you in Vegas.